For over 3 decades, millions of Americans watched Jay Leno and thought they knew him, a familiar face delivering nightly laughs with effortless charm. To the public, he was the calm, clean-cut comedian who stepped onto television sets and made audiences feel at ease. Yet behind that smile was a life far more layered than anyone could imagine. Beyond the bright lights and roaring applause, Jay lived a world fueled by gasoline, steel, and discipline. A life built on mechanics, early mornings, and tireless routines. What many didn't see was the parallel universe he maintained. One side immersed in comedy, the other steeped in engines and craftsmanship. Understanding Jay's story means exploring both of these worlds, the passions that defined him and the work ethic that transformed him from a Boston College student with dreams into a legendary late-night icon who balanced fame with authenticity. Early life, roots in New Rochelle and Andover. Jay Leno was born in 1950 in New Rochelle, New York, to Angelo Leno, a hardworking Italian-American insurance salesman, and Catherine Muir, a thoughtful Scottish mother. His older brother Patrick served in Vietnam and later became a lawyer, reinforcing the family's values of dedication and resilience. The Lenos emphasized humility, perseverance, and groundedness, principles that would shape Jay's approach to life. Although he spent some of his early years in New Rochelle, Jay's real childhood unfolded in Andover, Massachusetts, in a small home built around an old garage. That garage became more than a playground, it was a laboratory. Jay spent hours dismantling engines, appliances, and any mechanical device he could find, fueled by curiosity and a desire to understand how things worked. This early exposure to mechanics wasn't just a hobby. It laid the foundation for a lifelong passion that would run alongside his pursuit of comedy, shaping a man with a unique balance of brains, skill, and creativity. College years, laying the comedy and mechanical foundations. After high school, Jay attended Emerson College in Boston, majoring in speech therapy. While academics kept him occupied, he transformed his dormitory into the college's first comedy club, showcasing his entrepreneurial spirit and early love for performance. His days were filled with working at a local garage, earning money, and learning hands-on skills, while his nights were devoted to performing at bars and comedy clubs. That dual routine, mechanic by day, comedian by night, taught him discipline, endurance, and the value of perseverance. Boston's 1970s comedy scene was vibrant, and Jay found himself at its center, absorbing the energy and sharpening his craft. The thrill of making people laugh mirrored the excitement of fixing engines. Both demanded focus, patience, and attention to detail. By the time he graduated in 1972, Jay had already cultivated a blueprint for life, one that combined rigorous work ethic, mechanical passion, and a comedic drive that would later carry him from small Boston bars to the biggest stages in America. Early career in Los Angeles, grinding for a break in 1973, Jay moved to Los Angeles with a singular goal: make it in comedy while staying grounded in his mechanical roots. To pay the bills, he worked at a Burbank garage during the day, getting his hands dirty and learning every nuance of automotive repair. At night, he performed at the Comedy Store, hustling for attention and honing his craft in front of increasingly tough audiences. Life was grueling, long hours, low pay, and little recognition, but Jay never wavered. His days in Greece and nights in laughter shaped an unparalleled work ethic. Over 4 years, he navigated the challenging comedy landscape, absorbing lessons about timing, audience connection, and the art of storytelling. That relentless grind eventually earned him his first big break, an invitation to appear on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson on March 2, 1977. One performance on Carson's stage would launch a career that would blend humor, discipline, and a passion for craftsmanship, signaling the beginning of a life lived across two worlds. Breaking into television, the path to recognition. After his initial appearance on The Tonight Show, Jay became a frequent guest, gradually building a reputation as a relatable comic who spoke like a regular working man. Throughout the late 1970s, he appeared on smaller TV programs, wrote for Good Times, and acted in shows such as One Day at a Time, Alice in Fun with Dick and Jane. By 1978, he had even appeared in films including American Hot Wax and Silver Bears. His approachable style and clean humor set him apart from other comedians chasing Hollywood fame. Jay remained grounded, working in the garage whenever he could, carefully saving money and refining his comedic voice. These years were a masterclass in preparation and patience, a period in which Jay's dual worlds, mechanical precision and comedic timing, developed in parallel. His dedication did not go unnoticed. By the mid-1980s, NBC had named him Johnny Carson's regular substitute host, cementing his role as a rising force in television comedy, becoming The Tonight Show host, a national stage. In 1992, Jay Leno officially took over The Tonight Show, stepping into a seat made legendary by Johnny Carson. The transition marked a massive shift in American television, placing Jay at the center of late-night comedy nationwide. The initial months were fraught with pressure. Carson loyalists watched skeptically, and the press scrutinized every joke, every expression, every decision. Jay chose patience and consistency over confrontation, relying on relatable humor, sharp timing, and an unwavering work ethic to earn trust and loyalty. Behind the cameras, he continued his ritual at the garage, rebuilding cars with the same focus and precision he had cultivated decades earlier. In both comedy and mechanics, Jay applied the same principle: work methodically, perfect every detail, and trust the process. By embracing discipline over drama, he transformed The Tonight Show into a platform that reflected his authenticity, proving that success could be measured in consistency and craftsmanship, not just fame. Mastering the balance. Comedy and cars. Throughout his career, Jay never allowed one world to overshadow the other. The garage remained a sanctuary where he could disconnect from fame and reconnect with the tactile satisfaction of building, repairing, and restoring. Each car project was approached like a joke, carefully examined, tested, and perfected. Fans witnessed this dual life through interviews, social media, and special appearances, seeing a man who could talk about torque, engine response, or suspension with as much passion as he could deliver a punchline. This balance extended to his health and daily routines. Early mornings, strict diet, cold showers, and consistent sleep cycles all contributed to a longevity that astonished colleagues and fans alike. Jay's discipline, humor, and curiosity became inseparable traits, illustrating that personal fulfillment comes not from one pursuit alone, but from integrating multiple passions into a consistent, meaningful life. Philanthropy and personal values. Jay's commitment to work and craft never overshadowed his sense of responsibility. In January 2025, when wildfires ravaged Los Angeles, he didn't retreat to luxury. He volunteered, using his vintage fire truck to transport supplies for relief crews. Throughout his life, he avoided public accolades, preferring recognition in action rather than ceremony. Even in personal matters, Jay's discipline and values showed through. He often spoke of his wife with quiet reverence, demonstrating that love and commitment were as central to his life as comedy and cars. Public events, speeches, and fundraising efforts reflected sincerity over showmanship. His philosophy was simple: excellence is demonstrated through action, not recognition. These principles, cultivated over decades, reinforced a life that remained authentic, grounded, and consistent, serving as a blueprint for balancing fame, passion, and personal integrity. Legacy in comedy and mechanics. Jay Leno's influence extends far beyond television ratings or box office appearances. He cultivated a culture of hands-on engagement, inspiring young people to explore trades, mechanical work, and the value of practical knowledge. Big Dog Garage in Burbank became a hub of restoration, mentorship, and passion, showcasing his dedication to craftsmanship. At the same time, The Tonight Show left an indelible mark on comedy, emphasizing relatability, clean humor, and consistent performance. By mastering the intersection of entertainment and mechanics, Jay crafted a life that was holistic, disciplined, and deeply satisfying. His story proves that success does not require sacrificing one passion for another. Instead, a disciplined approach to multiple interests can yield fulfillment, respect, and a lasting impact. Blending personal passion with public achievement in a way few entertainers ever achieve. Conclusion. Two worlds, one life. Jay Leno's life is a testament to the power of discipline, curiosity, and authenticity. From the garages of Andover to the bright lights of The Tonight Show, he maintained a dual existence, each world enriching the other. Comedy taught precision, timing, and connection. Mechanics taught patience, focus, and persistence. Together, they created a man whose life reflects balance, dedication, and joy in both craft and performance. Over 5 decades, Jay never wavered from his blueprint: work hard, stay grounded, and pursue passions with intensity. Today, he stands as an icon not just of late-night comedy, but of a life fully lived, a reminder that fame and fulfillment can coexist when built on principles, discipline, and a love for what you do. His story continues to inspire, proving that authenticity, craft, and humor remain timeless.